So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Makeup Forever powder foundation, and I feel like I love using Makeup Forever powder foundation when I'm doing these 90s tutorials because I feel like their faces in music videos back then looked very powdery, buttery. Well, not buttery because buttery is shiny, but you know what I mean? Like if you watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or any of those old like 90s sitcom shows or anything like that, you would always see, or in the music videos, that they just look so matte and powdery. And I'm guessing that they used powder foundation because I know my mom did back then. I was really little, so I didn't know anything about makeup. But yeah, so I usually gravitate towards powder foundation when recreating these looks. Now I'm just taking my concealer, which is the Neutrogena concealer, the healthy skin one. I have been using this for a while now. It has lasted me forever. I decided to not use a beauty blender because I felt like it was very creamy. And a lot of people ask me, how do you use liquid makeup after their powder foundation? Honestly, I don't see any problems with it, and I haven't because I don't really put the powder foundation under my eyes and everything blends together in the end. And then I am just taking my Laura Mercier powder, setting it all together and doing my eyebrows like I typically would. I'm going to be wearing a wig, so I'm just kind of keeping my eyebrows the same color. I did have to go to work after this, so I didn't want to make myself look too different, but the wig does have bangs, so you won't be able to tell too much. Next, I'm taking my RAR Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and it has this really nice cream beige color, and I'm going to place this all over the lids. I've been wanting to recreate this look for the longest time. I have just been trying to find like the right wig, and I just realized any blonde wig with front bangs is going to do. It's very hard to find wigs that have those old streaky highlights that were really popular in the late 90s and early 2000s. There are some wig companies that are doing it out there and on Amazon, but I have, guys, gotten into a string of bad wigs. I've bought like maybe 6 of them. They all look terrible. So I'm just doing what I can. As you saw, I did take a white eyeshadow and place that on my inner corners, and I'm taking the light caramel brown and the chocolate bar palette using a really big fluffy brush from Sigma and blending it all over my lid. This is a super easy look, and I actually love how natural it was and enhanced my eyes. So I always loved Britney's makeup in this music video. It was always simple and youthful in my opinion. So then I'm taking the darker chocolatey brown and placing it in the outer corners ever so gently. We don't want to create too much darkness, and we don't want to take it too high up, so just make sure it's on the lid and run it on your lower lash line as well. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend a little bit more. I felt like I wasn't blending enough, and taking my fluffy brush as well and blending that out. Then I'm going to take the really dark chocolate brown and place this very gently on the outer thirds of my eyes. Again, very slightly, like I said, I just touched it. Then I'm taking my black eyeliner and rimming my waterlines. And we're not going to take it too down. We don't want it to look too smoky. Like her eyes were smoky, but not overly done. So just make sure that you just leave it in the waterline and you don't like bring it down for that smoldering look, because we don't want smoldering. We just want like a little bit of smoke. Then I'm taking a black liquid eyeliner and very finely lining my upper lash line and taking that really dark chocolate brown and smudging out, because I want to keep the effect of that natural smokiness without too much harsh lines. And that's what I kind of picked up from the music video. The music video kind of went kind of fast, and like photos of her makeup aren't that clear, so this is kind of what I've gathered. No falsies. We're just going to take our best mascara that we have. For me right now, it's my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and then a good lash curler. I've also been using the Grande Cosmetics Lash Enhancing Serum. I am seeing progress, so I'm going to try to avoid falsies less often, not altogether, but less often. And I don't think she was wearing falsies in this music video. Take the palest pink blush that you have and place this heavily on the cheeks, because she really had that pop of light pink, not peach, not hot pink, light pink, kind of like my headband right here. And I love it because it gives you the youthful blushing glow. and just keep it matte as well. So that's what I'm doing here, is just adding the blush all over my cheeks. Then I'm placing the wig on my head. I got this wig from Shein. Shein actually has a really good selection of wigs, and they're inexpensive. They just kind of take forever to come in. That's my only complaint. Then I'm using Whirl Lip Liner by MAC. Lining my lips, giving myself that like 90s pout. It's kind of hard to see what lipstick she has. Then I'm using Skin Tight by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Mine was kind of dried out, so I did take a concealer and patted that on there because I really wanted those pale pinkish lips. And this is me pretending I'm in the Sometimes music video, and this is how the makeup looks, very fresh and youthful. Then I'm going to show you guys how I created this outfit. I'm just wearing a white short sleeve turtleneck with some white jogger pants, and if people know the 90s and people know Britney Spears, they'll know what you're trying to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this music video look, and I'll see you in my next recreation. Bye guys, and thank you so much for watching.